Somebody make what a soundbite off Phillips? Remember when Yorkie bars weren't for girls? I wouldn't say they weren't for girls. They were just advertised by truckers, weren't they? Okay. That works too. Vrome is playing Mice and Macaw, guys. Vrome is playing Mice and Macaw. Hashtag stalker. Come on, bro. What time is it? Jeez. It's only 8:30. Is it blue or black ink in the pen? Looks like black ink. Hang on. Yep, black ink. Yeah, don't drive Rome. Like that ever worked. Oh, I've got walnut cake, but I haven't got any tea. Hang on. I need to text Mr. Squirrel. I need a cup of tea. Let's see. Okay, that didn't make any English sense whatsoever. There we go. Free pens are always the right colour. That's true. Although, what if it wrote pink? You'd be like, what? Yeah, I never understood that, PC Kelly. When it says on it, use black ink only, and you're like, why? What's wrong with blue? It's like pen racism. You open now? Yay! It's just gone 10 o'clock. I'm just gonna fill up, bro, okay? Black is easier to photocopy. Yeah, but you can still see the blue. Blue's easy to see anyway, on a black form. In your exam it says blue or black. Well, that's because nobody's going to photocopy it, I assume. I don't think I brought the, I should have brought the jerry can. Oh well.
No morjesta tiskiin ja tiskit koneeseen.
I don't know, Bretson. I haven't asked her. The problem is, Bretson, is we're going to be like, we're going to be going to Orlando about 5 days before the expo. So if we took a cake with us, I don't know what state it would be by the time we go to the expo. Shush. Pay for the fuel. There you go. I have a perfect job for you if you're interested. Oh, what did he say then? I didn't see what he said. I have the perfect job for you, but I don't know what he said. Put the adverts in the post boxes. What, these? You need to drop ads in mailboxes. Which mailboxes, though?
Cup of tea?
Yes, please, Daldril. Diamond Tiger, thank you for 18 months. All of them? Well, I don't know what... Okay. Right, you'll have to tell me where we're going here. A cake would be a weapon of mass destruction to US Customs. Ooh, yeah. They probably wouldn't like that. So, I need to take this thing. One sec. Like, what did I actually order? Because I honestly cannot remember. It's a safe place for a cigarette. Sarcastic Llama, welcome back.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Snazzy badge, I'll have that. Thanks for 30 months. So, I have to go to, what, everybody's house or something and drop one in? I take it there's a few round here then.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
How many, are there any mailboxes in this town? Do we have to do it like today or something? Hey, Crooner. Marker. Holy sub-bomb, Thyrox. Mr. Thyrox has just dropped 20 subscribes. I didn't see that coming, Mr. Thyrox. Thank you very, very much, sir. That is insanely kind. GG's in chat for Mr. Thyrox, guys. And if you just got gifted a sub, it was courtesy of the most bearded man on Twitch. Mostly the most bearded man on Twitch. Thank you very much, Thyrox. 20 subs gifted is super kind. Just made 20 people happy. Every postbox on the map and you get paid 25 marks each. That's not even worth the fuel. Is it? Do we have to screw that on or does it just snap on? See if I recognise any names though. M2A2, I recognise that one. That's a resub. Spins and wheelies.
Welcome back.
There's a bunch of new ones as well. I reckon about half are resubs and half are new. Thank you, Thyrox. I watched the Berlin vlog. I definitely liked it. Will you do it for Orlando? I plan on doing something like that, Matty. You need to screw them in, do the cables. Okay, well, we ain't doing that right now. It's going to fall off. Back.
Welcome to the Nut House.
In come the new subs. Right, does anybody know if there's any post boxes in this part of town? It's not worth it, which is why I just put the adverts in the town. It gives them about 400 mark for all the ones in town. If you do all the ones on the map, it's around 1k mark.
Welcome back.
Why will this car start? What the heck's going on? Are there post boxes around here then?
Welcome back.
I presume there is. There's one.
Welcome.
Right, let's do the ones around here. Whoa, easy money. How does this work then?
Welcome back, Nutter.
I don't know, Captain Flint. Timo's too lazy. Press F and take one. Are you serious?
Welcome to the Nut House.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Could he have made this mechanic any more annoying?
house.
He's even made this super derpy to do. I guess you've got to learn the position of all the mailboxes.
Welcome to the nut house.
All the Tharok subs going through. Yeah, strawberry picking is just like a full-on nope. Wait, where are they all? Blimey.
Welcome to the nut house.
Why don't they have any mailboxes?
Welcome to the nut house. Welcome to the nut house.
Next one's near the drunk guy's apartment, fair enough.
Welcome to the nut house.
I can hear the green car. Oh, there we go.
Welcome back.
There's a nice bunch of them here.
Kansanrunot radio-ohjelmaa.
Welcome to the nut house.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Like, I wouldn't drive around any further than town to do this.
Welcome back, nutter.
Can you not do the usual trick what these people do and just put like 3 in one box? You know what I mean? Why doesn't that work? Because that's all they do to get rid of them. They just put like 2, 3, 4 in one particular box and then they're like, yeah, we've done it. Rip? My door's stuck. Oh, God.
Happy anniversary, nutter.
Annatko mulle, mikä on mun? Ota syliin, ota syliin. Rakkaudella, anna minulle elämä.
Now that didn't sound too good, did it?
Tästä, Markus. Tämä oli erittäin hienoa poika.
That's the main bearing right there.
Otetaanpa seuraava runo. Lähettäjä.
You see, I would love to know, how does that... Shut it, Beaker. I would like to know, how does that fall out of your engine block? How does it even get out?
Kenen antamana, kenen ottamana, kenen tuomana, kenen viemänä, kenen
Like, yeah, right, bro.
Nutter.
As if I'm going to strip my entire engine and start rebuilding it.
onko hän se, joka sinulle riittää? Vai onko sinulle
See, I guess that answers the question. Remember when he said he's reset the repair state of all the stuff? I reckon that answers the question now.
lähettäjänä on Aulis Vatasmaasta?
I have the clutch dip when I start it. It's got nothing to do with the gear.
Kun en mä jaksa.
Hmm.
Elämäni leipää kannan sylissä. Ruokaa tuotan kenelle, en itselleni, muille kyllä, jatkuvasti
You took only one piece of the flyer into your car. That's the least of my worries.
syötän ruoan suuhun. En tätä jaksa. Vai jaksan? Anna minulle.
Yeah, exactly. Who cares about Timo's ad right now? My engine just fell out.
Anna minun
See, I think...
suuhuni leipä.
Okay, let's go back to my menu. I think
Tätä enää
that if I was to fire at my Summercar editor, it would probably show... it would probably show, let's see... Your toolboxes in the boot. Oh yeah, because it's just easy to just quickly chuck on the main piston, yeah? It would be in that one, I think. Satsuma report. That ain't working. Wrong file. It's that one, isn't it? Loose bolts 5, loose parts 5. I wonder which ones are loose then. Fuel pump condition, 9%. Head gasket condition, gee, that could be it. Carb 0.4, air filter 0.2. Wait, there's no way. There's no way this has happened since my last save. This has been completely randomized. You know what buttons you'd be pressing right now? What? Fix all. Air filter 0.2. What do you see there? What the heck is going on with that, eh? Starter condition. Rocker shaft condition. See, all this kind of internal engine stuff. Like, I'm not going to start disassembling my engine just to fix that. That's true, Vrom, yeah. It's not the default air filter, is it? Fuel pump 9%. I mean, that's not... Like, it's not too bad. I did remove the stock air filter, yeah. Head gasket fixed. Gearbox condition, 18%. Crankshaft condition, 20%. This is really bad. Look at this. The water pump's not so bad. The rocker shaft is like 11%. Piston 1. The pistons are on like 40%. 45%. The bad fuel pump explains the engine starting. What, so we need like a new fuel pump? Can you repair the fuel pump? Can Fleetari repair it, or do you have to buy a new one? Because some things you have to replace, but some things you can get repaired, can't you? The fan belt condition 20%. Well, we can replace the fan belt. Alternator condition is getting low. Crankshaft, yeah, I ain't messing with that. Gearbox, not messing with that. Fuel pump we can replace. That starter motor, that's why it keeps like failing to start, I think. We don't need an engine rebuild. We can fix some of the things externally, but I'm not going to start taking the engine out and dismantling it, you know. Let me make a list. Exactly. In real life, you buy a new engine. Right, fan belt we can do. I mean, you consider how hard it is to make money in this game now. It's just insane how much all this will cost you. Alternator. Fuel pump. Fuel pump's pretty desperate. So you fix now the parts you won't do in the game, but leave the ones. Yeah, I mean, basically, I could just hit fix all of this, couldn't I? But it's not. It's no real fun to just fix everything. But I'm not being funny. I don't mind taking things off the outside of the engine, but I'm not going to start disassembling the engine. I can use is far better for making money. Well, it is, yeah. Unless they change how much you get paid. This is experimental build. Starter. Basically, the starter and the fuel pump are the main things we need to fix. I haven't even got the van back yet, so I can't exactly get around. Okay. Loosen all bolts. Yeah, sure. Right, close. No, Hendo, my summer car editor's been around for a long time. You're going to have to drive after the save is loaded, Beaker. What do you mean? No, it doesn't build the car for you, I don't think.
No ehtoon möllykkätä sinullekin.
The hacksaw. Is that your registration plate, Dave?
Nyt ois oikein sinun näköinen homma.
Nutter.
Käy jakamassa näitä H-kaupan mainoksia.
Put that in the back.
Kyläläisille, niin minä maksan sulle
Presume we need to refuel.
ja vaivan palakkoon. Ei muuta kuin
You can't be bothered to build it. Don't play the game then.
laatikon yhden niin kyllähän se siitä sitten. Miltäs kuulostaa?
You can build the car from the editor. Really, Bob? What, you can just go into the editor and go fix all parts and it goes... That's insane. That's actually insane.
Joo, nähellään tuosta. Morjes.
Well, I suppose so, Beaker, yeah. Can be useful, I guess. I mean, some people just want to enjoy the game. Like, they build a car and they just want to drive around and enjoy the fun of it, but not want to have to disassemble the engine and replace piston heads and stuff. Wait, so I need a fan belt, which I think I get from here. Alternator belt. That wasn't on my list. New alternator was. Spark plugs are okay. Oil filters okay. I think I'll buy one of them actually. Thanks. Well, I think I may have a spare belt back in the garage. I can't remember though. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to buy one. Jeez, how much? 300 marks for a belt? Actually serious? I reckon he should release this song for the Eurovision Song Contest. What do you think? This should be the finish entry. I'd vote for it. $300 finish marks equals 56 US dollars. What, back in 95? Yay! Keep doing that. I think it does work with an Xbox controller, yeah. Why is my steering wheel turned all the way to the left? Hang on. I've got some leaflets to drop off. We have a refusal. Get in. Super fast leaflet delivery. It's all good. Oh, there goes the exhaust. I think the exhaust just fell off. Because I reversed into a slope because I couldn't see anything out the back window. Man, that thing's always falling off. Let's put this hot muffler on the seat. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. I did. I broke the car in exactly the same place. I like how it's got the names on the boxes. And I can't pronounce any of the names. Maybe that one, Jusaka. Oh, the nameless one. Does Timo pay well? I think he pays 25 for each of these. Are there any more? What about those 3 houses over there? Are there any more in town that are easy like that? Car sounds more aggressive now. Oh my god. Clutch is fierce. There's one there. Noob Extraordinary, thank you for 3 months. Duke1824, loved the vlog video the other day, and what a cool observation deck that was. It was absolutely awesome. Do I have to take the rest of these leaflets back to Timo to get paid, or what? Like, how does Timo know how many I've posted? Of course I'm using an indicator, it's not a BMW. Mr. Tomia. Thank you for 3 months. I've always wanted there to be a car builder game like this, but something just isn't so frustrating. I hear you.
Happy anniversary. Nutter.
I've not seen Dub Dub and Wub Wub at all tonight. Like, not one bit.
Happy anniversary. Nutter.
I'm gonna see if I can get a, get
Katos
paid.
Päive, no mitäpä laitetaan?
Oh, look at that little envelope. It says squirrel on it. 325 mark. Don't mind if I do.
Sinä et sitten kaikki asunut jaettua. No,
Oh, I see. He takes the rest of the ad pack.
Sitten. No ota. Ootko sä laittanut
You know the green car that drives on the back roads? I think he runs on alcohol.
Ei muuta kuin kiitos ja hellurei.
It's cheaper. Yeah, some nice handwriting. I know, right? I think delivering those letters put his stress levels up. Look at his hand like this. Hey Timo, you don't mind. You gotta go, pal, right? You know. I can hear a car. I don't know where Wub Wub and Dub Dub is. They're supposed to spawn independently of each other now, but I've not seen them, like, at all. Right, I just need to nip for a bio break. I shall be right back. Well, it was an extended bio break because I made a cup of tea. Mrs. Squirrel's not in, so I thought I have no idea when I'm going to get another cup of tea.
Cup of tea?
I better sort myself out. Exactly, Referick.
Happy anniversary.
I think the developer should implement Timo having a gun, so when you have a go in the store, he will shoot you. Don't give him ideas, Mr. Referick. He'll actually go ahead and do that. The coaches, thank you for 9 months. Mr. Pektak, thank you for 11, almost a year. Mr. Tomia. I've always wanted there to be a Carbon game. I read that one. Berry D, thank you for 31. Let's see if I can quickly bolt this thing. I actually wonder what that was then. See if we can bolt this thing back on. I'm actually going to need to get underneath the car to do it. Just had it then.
Happy anniversary.
Can anybody remember what size bolt it is? Hey Paulie, how you doing, mate? Agent Tech, thank you for 2 months.
Welcome back.
There's a 7.
Natter. Happy anniversary, Natter.
Is it just the one bolt? I just saw it then. It does make you wonder how it pops that. Like I reverse into something and it just pops that entire bolt out. It's crazy. Right. It's a good answer for Flitari now and get some bits, I think.
Tämä kansanrunoista tällä kertaa. Kuulemisiin ja oikein hyvää yötä.
Any new games on the modem? I don't know, Kamikaze Pug, because I think some of them you have to get... You get a couple from the drunk guy, which we got. After that, you have to download them. I'll have to see if there's any more downloadable ones. The green car drove past when you was gone. Fair enough. PS4 Gamer, thank you for 52 months. I had a couple of drinks, Agent Tech, yeah. As you do on your birthday. You finally got 144 Hz 1440 monitor. Pug. Yeah, the high refresh is really nice in FPS games. I'm not seeing much traffic, actually. L. Phillips, mate, I don't know where you're from, but in the UK you can drink at the age of 18. Oh, we're catching one. And a truck. Look at this tailgate in here. Like a glove.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Fox89, thank you for 2 months. You can drink beer in Germany at 16. That's pretty good. I mean, let's face it, it doesn't make any difference. People are going to drink it at that age anyway. And the more you try and say they can't, the more they'll try and get it. That's just the way it works. I mean, let's be clear, this is only like buying and consuming alcohol in a public place. In your home, you can do what you like. Denmark seems awesome. Why? The car feels okay, Pug, but I know that there are some parts, like the fuel pump, that can just go anytime. I don't remember that house on the left. We just passed the house and I don't remember that being there before. Yo!
Mikä oli pojalla mielessä?
Service brochure. Wow, this has changed.
Aika hirveetä skeidaa.
10% discount.
Siinä pullas tässä.
Oh my god.
Jos me tietty hinnasta sovitaan, niin ehkä me saadaan tästä.
I remember when that was on 50%. Gilly the Kid, welcome to the Net House. Thank you very much for your support, Gilly. Thank you for the nutty welcome, guys. I remember thinking when he makes this full price, like, oh my god. That's disgusting. I love that. Repair broken engine parts. Like, repair broken engine parts. Generic $3,000. That's insane. 10,000 mark for a suspension mount straightening. I mean, nobody's ever going to pay that. Nobody. To earn 10,000 in this game. Imagine how long that's going to take.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Right, so I take it I cannot buy a new starter motor or... So it was needed with fan belt, starter motor and fuel pump. We just have to bring them here and get them repaired. You'd rather use the firelights to fix your car at that price. The thing is, he's made a game, Jack, that if he's not careful, it won't be balanced. Like, the amount of money you can earn won't be enough to pay for the repairs that you need to do. Well, tomorrow's Saturday, and He's not open on Saturday. He's about to close. He's not open on Saturday, and I need the car to go to the dance thing. Yeah, I'm not bothered about the rally. I want to go to the dance thing. Just bring the car and change the parts out to the mechanic. Yeah. He's not open tomorrow, though, is he? Just no good. Absolutely no good. Monday to Friday, 8 till 4 p.m. So, yeah, he's about to close. We might have to borrow this car. Just don't close the door. Does that actually work, though? You need the key. Oh, does he not let you take it without the key now? Do you actually need a key? Why do you need the key at the dance? Can you not use the van? I don't have the van. I don't think you can repair anything on the workbench, Leonard. Do you think the screwdriver would work? See, I wish I still had that green car. Turn up in the tractor. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Super Sim Man, thank you. Do you think the editor would let me reset the green car? I don't like that very much. Alright, we'll try and reset the green. I'll drive home, we'll try and reset the green car. Just so I've got something to use. Because we're going to have, like, if I drive out in this and those parts go, like, you know, it's not going to be good. Because I want to sort out this girlfriend thing tomorrow. See how that works. No, I don't think it's a mobile phone plug. I heard that's a mod. I wonder if that guy's still here. The one who buys the firewood. He is as well. So I can actually drive the firewood round for money. No, the tank, the sewage truck and the van have been taken away in the experimental version. They're owned by the uncle, but he's not made an appearance yet. Like, they've just not come back. So I don't know how long we have to wait before they'll eventually respawn. Like, I've not seen Wubwub, I've not seen Dudub, I've not seen the sewage truck, and I've not seen the van at all since I've been playing today. What do I miss doing before I became full-time? What do I miss doing? I can't think of anything. Did you see the guy on the left then? What was my job? The last job I did was Salesforce consultant. No, I don't miss my old job. I do miss programming, yeah. I do miss programming, but I don't miss working in the IT sector, if that makes sense. I like programming, right? Like, being a good programmer is a good challenge. It's an engineering challenge. I like it. Working in the IT industry is just a bit meh. Writing business software, anyway. But, you know, I had to think long and hard before I went full-time doing this, because I had to make a decision about what I wanted to do with my life. So I don't regret stopping doing that to do this, because that's what I chose to do. And I did think about it a lot. But I do miss programming. I just don't have the time to do it. I'd love to get back in and do some stuff, but I just do not have the time. Right, let's try and take some parts off this, and then we can try and reset the green car. Worst case scenario, I'll take the boat over to the dance hall. Do programming streams, Giddy. I don't think programming streams are particularly interesting to watch, are they? Exactly, hippopotamus, you understand? Yeah, I've been in and made myself a tea, thanks. Thank you.
As fast as good.
What do you mean?
I'm taking Doyle out.
Taking Doyle out?
Yeah.
Did you need it?
Yeah, I forgot this.
Well, you're on my Fitbit now. You can't make wub wub crash when you take the boat. Ah, that's a problem. Thing is, how do you make him crash without damaging your car anyway? Scooter's in the house. Captain Jack, so the way it works is the van and the sewage truck are no longer owned by your parents, so you no longer have access to them. So if you was to start a new game, the van and the sewage truck are just not here anymore for you to use. You have to go and see your uncle. He owns them, and your uncle lives at the back here. Now, here's the thing. Having not started my new game, having just loaded my game in, the van and the sewage truck are just not here. And the van hasn't come back yet. So what's supposed to happen is the van turns up, and that means the uncle is home, and then you can go and knock on his door, speak to the uncle, and presumably you can use the van. So this is where your uncle lives. And, you know, if the van's here, he's home, but he's not home. So I have no access to the van or the truck. You take the BMW. So I'm confused, Tommy. You're saying that if I don't have my car, I can't race him, but you're also saying that there's a BMW there that I can race? I don't get it. So what I'm suggesting is we take the boat over there, because my car will be in bits, so I can't take my car. So can somebody just walk me through what we're going to do on Saturday evening here? If I take the boat over there, can I get in a car and cause the crash? The Beamer is from another blog who will not race it. I think the uncle might be home at night. How do you know? No. What does no mean, Misty? There's no point saying yes or no, like, because I don't know what I asked you when you saw it 20 seconds later or 15 seconds later. So I can't understand what you're answering. The truck was always the uncle's one, just checked. That's what the parents' letter said. Right. The BMW just drives you home. So how do we cause the accident then? You go to the dance hall, take the BMW at 8 p.m, make him crash into Woodbub, and that's it. Right, so you do take the BMW then. So I can just go over on the boat, can't I? Although it will put the boat in the wrong place. Don't be lazy, fix your dad's old car. Uncle's blue van can be loaned. Don't drink alcohol. We'll be back when we get bored, your mum and dad. Doesn't mention the sewage truck though, does it? Right, so I need to get the... I don't know whether to leave the car intact. I might just leave the car intact for now. At least we can get around there. Do you get to fix the engine? Dude, you have to build the engine up from, like, pieces. And I'm not joking you. When you start this game, you have a shell of a car, and in here is just a whole load of parts. And you have to assemble the engine block. And build it up from there. Same as me, boatmans. I remember the infinite urine bug. Do you remember? You used to be able to drink water like this and then just urinate, and your urine never went down. You could just do that for infinity. Yeah, the moped I left in the living room down here. Oh, there's the moped. But apparently the fuel stop on the moped has 3 different positions now. So you have to be careful with it. I don't know what it's on by default. I don't smoke, Jimbo. Yeah, Misty, I used to own a moped, and it used to have an off position was in the middle. Let's think. Off position was in the middle, fuel on was up, and if you put it on down, it would be fuel plus reserve. So the idea was if you run out of fuel, you could switch it the other way and use your reserve, which is like the bottom section of the tank.
Back, nutter.
So I think that's what they've done. Right, let's back this up. So if we look at this, how do we reset the green car then? Teleport object. What's that car called? What's the name of the green car? Is it Rucku? I can't remember. Ruckus? Rusco Transform? Is that it? Rusco Transform. Do you reckon that's it? No, not the one he drives round in. The one that you win from Pigmen. Not the green car that goes around the road. I mean the actual one that you win from Pigman that's currently at the bottom of the lake. The Rusco is from Pigman. So is that one? The Rusco Transform?
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
The green car that drives around is fit. All right, let's see where we want to go. Home? Height offset. Thing is, I don't know where it's going to spawn this. If it spawns it on the driveway, we're going to have a bit of a problem, aren't we? Keep original rotation. Yeah, but if it spawns it inside my car, there's going to be a lot of damage. Just do it, lol. It's going to spawn behind the house, maybe. Keep original rotation. Not worried about that. Right, let's see what happens. You can set a specific location. Have a look down the list, Tom. It's actually got location 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at this. Like, what does that even mean? Location 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Junk car transform. Let's see what happens. If it blows up, we'll try a different location. If we spawn in and hear loads of metal clashing against metal.
Welcome to the Nut House. That's less than ideal. Oh dear. Oh my god. Shut it, Beaker. Wakataka, thank you for gifting a sub to Kinastar. Welcome, Kinastar. Thank you, Wakataka. Can't actually get in. I don't remember what the ignition was on this thing. Oh, we need a screwdriver. Don't I need a screwdriver to actually start it? I can't lean left. It won't let me lean left to find the ignition. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I need a screwdriver. Dang it.
was hoping to start it. Yeah, I think we better move that, actually. That doesn't seem to work too well. Let's try the editor again. You saw the wasp nest in the car. How can it possibly be, though? How can the wasp nest be there? It's been in the water for I don't know how long. Where's it gone? Was it called Rusco Transform? Apartments, cottage, dance pavilion, dirt road, garage driveway, don't want it there. Garage table, that's a really bad idea. Grain silos, graveyard, home, that doesn't work. Yock's house. Is Yock Pigman? The nest stays, but the wasp dies, apparently. Kitchen table's bad idea. Mansion? Mansion? Which is the mansion? Yock is the drunk guy. Oh, yeah, okay. Railroad crossing, that doesn't sound like a good idea. Ski hall, sports ground, strawberry field, Timo's house. What about your uncle? What's your uncle called? If I could spawn it at my uncle's house, that would work really well. The woodshed. Actually, is that our woodshed? Toilet Island. Toilet Island? What on earth is that? No idea.
What time do you want your tea?
What is it?
Burger and chips.
Burger and chips. Oh, man. That's messy to eat. All right, then.
I didn't think it through.
About 90 minutes.
Happy anniversary.
All right, let's go for the firewood job.
Happy
Sports
anniversary,
ground.
Nutter.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't know where the best place is, to be honest. The woodshed's probably the best option so far. Let's try that. Wait, what? 6 issues were found. Issue report. Marker lights. I'm not really sure what that's all about. Screamer Heart, thank you for 30 months. Timmy Boy, hope you're well. The family's okay. 51 months of awesome fun. Thank you, dude.
Happy anniversary.
Sample Goo Goo, thank you for 39. Woodshed is the island. I would have thought Woodshed was at the back where you chop all the firewood. That would seem logical to me, but who knows? It's gonna have luck. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know of a woodshed on the island anyway. I reckon if you go for a walk at night, there should be like a big dog that chases you. There it is. Perfect. Now the question is, does it have any fuel in it? Thank you, James. Bees are nice, Tommy. It's wasps that I have a problem with. Bees just generally do their thing. Do you know what? I've never actually used that barbecue. Okay, right, so it's Saturday. It's gone 4 a.m. I don't know where the fuel thing is. Was this the diesel jerry can? Right, so I know where the diesel jerry can is, but I'm not sure where the petrol one is, unless it fell out of the truck when it teleported it away. That's actually worrying. I don't know where the petrol jerry can is. Far left corner of the garage. Let's have a look. Ah, yes, there it is. Because I'm thinking that vehicle may not have any fuel in it. Having said that, I don't know what's in this thing. Oh, I'm going to have to carry this and the screwdriver over separately. We'll leave that in there and take the old one. What time is it for me? It's about that time. Yeah, but I figure I'll leave the 2 box in the car anyway. Metric time? I've never heard of such a thing. What's metric time? If we had metric time, it'd be like, what is it now? It'd be like 17.02. Metric time? Do you ever play Transport Fever anymore? No. But the second one's coming out. I might give it a whirl. Ew, that noise. Right, let's see if this thing starts up. Come on. Is that the fuel? No, wait. That's... I'm not sure. Is that voltage? Is that the fuel gauge? My God, that creaking sound is awful. Wait, there's no seatbelt in this. Benzene equals fuel. Is that what it says? We shall impress our girlfriend-to-be with this wonderful vehicle that we have. You'd be happy to drive that. It does actually sound... The engine sounds pretty decent, but there's an awful lot of... So what now? There's an awful lot of smoke comes out the back. Doesn't like being stalled at all, does it? How come when you win this car from Pigman, how come he doesn't give you the key? Why do you still need a screwdriver? Why don't you just take the thing out and just rewire it? So much diesel we've got left. Yeah, but you should have left the keys on the table, shouldn't you? Because he's salty. Right, so tank's on like 2/3. That's fine. I can't remember which way's off. That's off. Might as well do this until tonight. Wow, feels like the engine power's been reduced. I wish this game supported track IR. It would be nice if he added that, to be honest. What time today? It's 8 PM and it's like 6 AM right now, so I think we've got enough time. How much is it to sub? Noth? Normally it's $10 a month, but if you sub today, I'll give you a 50% discount and you can sub for $5 a month. How's that sound? Just for you. And we're going to dance hall. We're going to go to dance hall this evening. It's deal of the month. That's what deal of the month that is. Never to be repeated. Oh, just for you today. Today only deal. Sound like one of those really bad car salesmen. If you sign today, you can have this exclusive deal. Come back tomorrow, I can't guarantee it'll be on. I swear this tractor's been changed. This does not feel the same. Oh, those TV shop adverts. Oh my god. Every time I'm channel hopping and I come across those TV shop adverts, they're all the same. The format is the same. It doesn't matter whether they're selling a kitchen thing or a wall painting thing. They always show you what it's like without the thing. So they're like that paint roller. It'll suddenly change into a black and white picture of somebody who's covered in paint, and they're knocking paint into everyone going, don't struggle when you're painting, and they're making a real hash of it, getting covered in paint and angry in black and white. And then it changes to colour, and they're with this new tool just going, it's so easy. I don't get paint anywhere. It's like, really?